I had no idea that Magic Johnson was that good. And you know why we had no idea? You didn't know about Magic Johnson, right?
Well, I knew him. I just didn't, I wasn't.
But you
I,
weren't thinking
in the context of Tom
in
Brady.
your mind, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, right?
Magic or Michael Jordan.
30 other dudes.
Magic
Johnson.
Dude with AIDS.
Yeah, right. Dude with AIDS.
That I mean, and I'm being comical, but that's literally what it was.
Well, that's my whole thing. Is so, I had no idea that Magic Johnson was that good, and you know why we had no idea? It's not because he wasn't playing. He came back and played even after his diagnosis.
Yep.
It's because you're talking about woke nature, right? The media, the mass media, everybody was like, no, that guy's done.
He's dead.
So when I think of Larry Bird, I don't think of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I think of the commercials of Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, where they're doing the nothing but net or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't remember.
Like, I think of Larry Bird being popular with Michael Jordan, but Larry Bird was like on his last legs when Michael Jordan was coming into his own. Larry Bird was done. He was cool in the 80s. When Magic was cool.
Yeah.
But they want to erase that because at the time, the stigma of AIDS was such that they couldn't have America's hero be a guy that has AIDS.
Well, because the thing is, though, it's before Magic Johnson, before Eazy-E, AIDS was a gay thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a drug thing. It wasn't a sex thing. It was a gay thing.
Yeah.
And
that's how it was portrayed to everyone. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, other people, we all know that it's not just, oh, you're only getting this because you're gay. No. And but again, no one, have you seen Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, it breaks my heart.
It's an amazing film. And it's so, like the scene where Tom Hanks first meets Denzel Washington, where it's like, he shakes hand and he's like, oh, I have AIDS. And he's like, and brilliant acting by Denzel Washington, where he, like the whole scene, he's just looking for, how do I wash my hand?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, the subtleties of that acting is brilliant. And that just, you know.
What's weird, as a child, I remember watching the press conference of Magic. And
I don't know.
I do, because it was a big deal. It was a weird.
It's huge.
It's weird things you remember. So like, I remember my parents.
Have you rewatched that since watching Winning Time?
No, I'm waiting.
I watched it, that press conference.
Is it the same?
Well, it just shows how graceful he was.
How kind.
Well, just like, here in this situation is the most devastating news of your entire life.
Yeah.
And he's getting on a platform and, you know, and just speaking so eloquently. And like, whoever wrote that speech should be given all the kudos.
Well, Magic Johnson.
Or if it was from the heart or whatever.
They say that, and my father-in-law's met him, I believe. And I know a few people that have met players and those kind of people that are, but Magic Johnson is one of those dudes that he's got that, like, and it doesn't matter who you voted for. Just get over it. Ellen likes George W. Bush. Like, he's got that ability, like George W. Bush, to make you feel like, like a politician almost. Like, you are important. Yeah. He knows me. Yeah. We have a relationship. We're friends.
Yeah. And what's funny about that, I know what you're getting to. I've met Governor Abbott twice now, and both times you're like, oh, I get it.
It's a politician thing.
It's a politician thing.
Yeah.
Like, because some of Abbott's policies, I'm like, I'm not a fan of. I think it's a little, like, let's just stick to governance. Let's not get into the craziness.
All that stuff, yeah.
We don't need to list it, but I mean, there could be a long list. There's a list. But because like if you go to a random female, what do you think what do you think of Governor Abbott?
Yeah.
But when you meet him, you're like, oh my God, I'd vote for you for president. You're amazing.